I feel like this message is going to be towards my new subscribers, all right? Not all, but definitely like a handful, possibly like a few. For the first oracle card that you guys have is Follow the White Rabbit. Now, this is the Alice in Wonderland deck, oracle card deck that I have. But this is more like when Neo is guided towards following the white rabbit, and that's when like all illusions are shattering and he's going through like this transformation in the movie The Matrix. Curiosity meets opportunity. Somebody here is going down a rabbit hole here. But it's not like the typical rabbit hole that people that you see online, like when you go on Twitter or Facebook and, you know, people are like muttering or typing stupid shit, right? This is like a rabbit hole where it's like, it's spiritual. There's a lot for you to learn. So it's like, as you're being guided to go towards like a transformation and change, and you're being, somebody here is really curious to know the unknown. I love the unknown as well. A lot of us tarot readers love the unknown, okay? Because that's all we've ever seen or known. We've been the oddball all the time, okay? We've been the oddball for most of our life. So we've always been curious when it comes to certain things, but we're not dumb. Okay. Somebody here, there's illusions that are shattering around them. Many. So you are now noticing that people put illusions and cast illusions over you. Their words really did the most when they were around you. People did the most. Okay. A lot of plotting and scheming. A lot of situations that were very harmful for you. People gaslighting you, telling you one thing when they're a different person than what they say. Going into relationships that were really stressful and silly, due to somebody casting illusions, telling you what you wanted to hear. You not following your inner guidance and your intuition and staying with that person. It's all different types of illusions that are now collapsing around you. And as you are, you're noticing these things, okay? As you're tapping in to source. You're noticing that all the illusions that people casted upon you, whether that's mom, dad, cousins, auntie, uncle, best friend, people that said, oh, hey, bestie, when in reality, they have the knife that's holding up to your back type shit. All right? Yeah. You're starting to question a lot of things, whoever you are. This is not going to resonate with all, okay, collective? So if it doesn't resonate, maybe next time it will resonate. But this is for somebody here that's going down, that's following the white rabbit. And you're like Neo. It's not, it could be like Alice in Borderland, or I said Borderland. You probably do watch Alice in Borderland or like manga, okay? You remind me of, what's his name? He's my favorite. He's the cute one with the long blonde hair. My dad said he looked like Lady Gaga. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. The one that's thorough. He wasn't in season 2. He was supposed to be in season 2, but he gets killed off in the manga though. Sorry, just let y'all know. Chisha. That's how you say it. He's my favorite character because he always followed his inner light and his intuition, and he observed. So you kind of are like him, okay? You watch Alice in Borderland, or maybe you like Japanese mangas, okay? Divine intervention. A lot of people that had you messed up this year. It's a whole lot of this year's though. We going towards this year, last year, the last year before that. It's so many years. Somebody here racked up so much karmic debt when it came to you, collective, that even if this person was to be friendly with you now, even if this individual or people were to cross paths with you and try to make up with you, it's out of your hands. I feel like a lot of people now are starting to realize that you were probably not the problem, but they try to make everything your problem when it came to them. Okay? They already had issues. You're seeing things for what it is. And it's divine intervention. So it really is out of your hands. This is when your ancestors, the divine, we talking about the most high, whatever your higher power is, whatever the higher power is coming down, and there's nothing that these people can do when it comes to the way that they disrespected you, all the gaslighting, humiliation rituals that they did on you. No. We got a solid foundation. I feel like you left a lot of people on red, or thinking about leaving people on red and just going ghost on them, because you are now seeing shit for what it is, and a lot of people were stunning your growth. So now you want to take a new direction so that way you could form something solid, because you're noticing being around people, a confirmation burp coming in. You're noticing being around certain people or individuals, especially the low vibrational ones. There's no elevation. You can't elevate with some of these people. But even if they were people that you could elevate with, they're not people that you could really fuck with, because they're grimy. I mean, these are people here that try to steal your inner light, possibly. And you were probably trying to figure out why. You know why. Now, you probably didn't understand it in the past, but I feel like you now know. A lot of these people feel shameful for how they treated you. Okay, it's a lot of bullying behavior, smear campaigns. People here that acted like they was the mayor and the head honcho of for whatever delusional state that they live in. They're now feeling guilty for like trying to say, because these people could have sabotaged you or wanted you put in a predicament where they try to sabotage you or wanted to. Now they feel guilty because they see that you were possibly not the problem or the one to mess with. I'm getting. These people want a reunion, okay? But I get here, this is the soul ties reunion card, but I'm getting here that the soul tie, whatever soul contract that you had with these individuals is now done. It's over with. Then they want to continue a connection that's no longer existing. Okay, you've been cut off that thread. Feminine, you're stepping into your feminine energy. But I'm getting here, if you're masculine, you're tapping into your feminine energy. If you're a feminine, you're tapping more into your masculine energy. So you may have been soft for a little bit. Like if you were a female, you were probably, this was your soft air this year. Possibly for the last few years, it's been your soft air. And you were around people here or like a certain person that wanted to down you because you was soft. But in reality, you was never soft. And masculine, you had been too much in your ego, so now it's time for you to tap into the feminine. Where now it's balanced out because now you're seeing things how it is. You now understand that having too much ego can cost you a lot. It can cost you like many things with being put a lot, like being in your ego. You got to learn how to balance it out. So there's a masculine here that's learning a lesson as well. And a feminine, okay? You got a lot of people here that miss the connections that you once had with them, collective. And these are people here that you love, okay? But they're show-offs, okay? While But yeah, a lot of these people showed off. Okay? Somebody's auntie or uncle. I don't know if you have a close relationship with them, or somebody here was a family member. It could be a brother or a sister or a cousin that you was once close with, like this. And somebody, I'm getting here like a backstory where you're gonna find something's gonna happen within a 1 year time frame, or maybe something happened last year where somebody tried to hex you and it was somebody's partner. It was definitely somebody's partner. Like somebody here, either somebody that was a close friend to you, cousin, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, something of that nature, where somebody here try to put a hex on you 1 year ago, or this could be future. All right. But I'm getting here with it's within the last 12 months. Divine intervention. You know exactly who this person is now when you sit back and you go over everything. Listen, it could have been this could have been your family that tried to put a hex on you. I'm getting another story as well. It was either a family member that did it, a bestie, a cousin that also tried. It's like they teamed up with whatever partner that they had and they try to do this to you. That's a weird story here. Something like that. And you're now noticing all the bad stuff that's going on right now with a lot of these people that you had beside you at one point that you really did care about. And I get here, you still care about them. You still love them. But I'm seeing here that a lot of yous, the reason why this stuff is happening to these people is because they weren't loyal. Okay? These are people here that say, oh, well, you teamed up with that person. You did it. No, you just fair. That's it. You're fair. You're a fair one. So let's say, for example, that you were hanging around a group of people or family, and you decided to, well, I'm not going to take your side because it doesn't make sense. I'm going to take what's right because you're the fair one. That person keeps bringing up the fact this person told on themselves the last time you was there around them. I'm getting this person. You're going to see, they're going to tell on themselves. So if they have not now, they're going to in the future. They're telling on themselves when it comes to what they did in the past. The energy is going to start screaming. And you're going to know who did what. But I get here that somebody here was not playing fair. They were playing childish. And they still have it up to their mind that whatever they did was fair at that time. When in reality, it was not fair at all. The real fair one is you. Okay? That's why divine intervention is going on and their life is crumbling down. So you can always tell who's doing what when somebody's putting a hex or whatnot, because you'll see that one person's life is getting better while the other one is going drastically down. You'll see the difference. Or if some shit is really popping off. So that could really be screaming where you're now noticing like, oh shit, that person's got a lot going on. Well, the energy is going to tell on itself, collective, on who did what. All right. Somebody here practices paganism. That's not like a downer. All right. Or maybe you have like, your family might be pagans. Okay. We did have that come out. Or maybe the person that did this to you is a pagan or practices paganism. That goes far back. So I don't judge when that comes out. Like I know a lot of people, like, especially in my family, like, they'll say paganism, like they'll talk about pagans, but it's like the way they talk about it is like, and the way they talk about it is just like the negative aspects of it. When in reality, it's been around for a long time. I think what it is, like the American culture, well, it's not even American culture. It's just like it turned into like this topic where people get real sensitive and soft because people did bad things with it. And I don't know. But if you go back in like history, like I studied the like, I look into it and I read it a lot, but like a lot of these people, they practice paganism on the low, and that's why they talk so low about it. Probably that's what I'm getting here. Life path 4 could be significant. You might be, or maybe somebody here that betrayed you is. My cats are fighting right now. Your element for the Chinese zodiac might be wood. Somebody here is coming down with some type of illness, I'm getting. Like if this person smokes cigarettes, I'm getting here that they're out of breath majority of the time because somebody huffs and puffs on either hookah or does some stuff where it's like a lot of smoke. And I don't know, they need to go to the doctor. They're going to find out something's going on at the doctor, I'm getting. They might be born in the year of the dog, or maybe you are. Life path 5, you're either life path 5, or maybe this person that's going through divine intervention is. Kanan, be nice. Butterflies could be significant. The reason why that's also coming out as well is because your energy is like a butterfly. Transformation, renewal, growth, beauty. You got all that. And I feel like whoever tried to put this hex on you was jealous of your energy. This person's jealous of a lot of people, I get here. Bear, you got an energy of a bear. You got a bear spirit. You're really strong and courageous. All right, so when people try to bring you down, they can't. Metal element. You might be born the year of the metal element, or maybe they are. Rooster. You could be born the year of the rooster, or maybe they are. All right, enough with that. Ugh, I started getting lightheaded all of a sudden. Ugh, it's hot in here. I gotta turn down the heat. No, I feel like I'm getting like this because somebody's not feeling well. Like, somebody's either going through blood pressure issues, or it's like, I get here, it's like a smoker's lungs cough, something like that. All right, guys, let me get off of this. It's supposed to be just a short message. Here we go. My short, tiny messages end up being 17 minutes. Peace out, guys.